Hey guys, I'm up here having a solo camp trip in Island Park all by myself, and I thought right now would be a good time to do a long overdue video on my trailer that I converted, my cargo trailer here that I converted. As you'll see in the video, there's lots of things that are unfinished. We wanted to get camping this year and we just haven't got back around to finishing, plus money. There's a lot of things we want to do in the future, and I'll try to explain things in the way they're done, show why they're done this way, maybe for things in the future, and then what needs to be finished. So let's go inside, we'll look around real quick, and I'll show you what we got. All right, so here's the camper. This is the passenger side, or the entry side. We got a window in the door. It opens instead of just a standard window. The curtains here we reused from our wrecked tent trailer. I'll have to show you some pictures on that if you didn't know. We had an accident with our tent trailer at the end of last year, and that's why we started building this. So we don't have a floor yet. We're still debating whether to just put a little bit of carpet rugs down and leave it, or if we want to maybe put some laminate down. That'll be something for the future. The walls are unpainted, as you can see, and again, that's something we may leave, we may change. So the front over here, the cabinets, I still need to make doors for them. We have under cabinet lights there, and those dim. We have, of course, you can see the overhead lights. They do not dim. We have an exterior light that we put in. And one of the most important things, a roof vent, but it's a big fan roof vent with our 3 little windows, and you turn that up high, it creates a nice breeze through the trailer and keeps us cool at night. The bench came from for free from somebody we know. This is one of those benches. It folds down into a bed. It folds up flat against the wall. Really nice to be able to do that, so we have the extra room. As you can see, our bed is queen sized. We left that high. It's actually quite high off the ground, but so that way we could store everything underneath. One of the goals we wanted to achieve with this trailer is to be semi-stealth. We want to be able to pull off and park, and maybe people would just pass it off as a cargo trailer sitting there. So that's why there's not a lot of windows. There's not things that show that it's a camper, and I'll show you more about that. The 2 mattresses on top of the big mattress are from the tent trailer. We use those for the kids. I think that's about it in there. I got a nice main fuse box on-off switch. I use the old power charger and power from the tent trailer, and so that's when we're hooked up the generator, we get AC. So yeah, we can store pretty much everything in here. I haven't taken anything out except for the steps, so it's pretty good. So I'll take you around front and show you. So on the outside, you can see we have a battery. So that we don't have propane tanks out here because we don't cook inside, and we're probably just going to use a little buddy type heater inside, and that'll run off a little propane tank or a nozzle. So but for power, this is our power cord. We did an underneath spot. Hopefully that shows up. And the reason we did that is, again, so that it kind of makes us stealthy. We don't have a plug hanging out the side, and that just goes up and locks in so that we don't lose it. Eventually, for power, we think we want to go with some solar panels on top, put an inverter so that we can run AC even when we're totally boondocking it. That's really nice. Before we even started building this, we're kind of prepping the tent trailer to do everything we could boondocking. We bought a little they call them shower tents, but we figured we could dual purpose it as like a portable outhouse. We have a luggable loo bucket in here. We have a good generator and those kind of things. Another thing we wanted to do with the trailer is we wanted to leave it so that if we needed to, we could take everything out and still use it as a cargo trailer. So the bed comes out. Of course, that couch there flips up against the wall and those type of things. So that way we could still use it as a cargo trailer. I'll go around to the back. See the river down there? It's pretty, isn't it? There's a little bit better view so you can kind of see we can fit dang near anything underneath there. So, there's kind of a quick tour of our little trailer that we made. Fully insulated. I insulated all the walls. The ceiling I'm not so happy with. The paneling up there kind of warps when it gets humid. That bugs me a lot. But it still works. And we're kind of hoping to see how this works throughout the colder months this year. It'll be probably nicer than the tent trailer. Well, we know it'll be nicer than the tent trailer. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. And thanks for checking out my quick tour of my trailer.